You are now listening to the Bullseye Podcast, brought to you by AFI Advisors. Sit back, get comfy, and keep all arms and legs inside the vehicle when in motion.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Bullseye Podcast, brought to you by AFI Advisors. I am Josh Shores, Director of Marketing and Development here at AFI. I have two of my office buds with me, Brummett, Kaylee Feathers. If anyone's noticing, it's okay. We're noticing it too. Kaylee, you look terrified.
Guilty. Yeah.
So I always like to make a big deal about this because you never podcast with us, and I think it's tragic.
She didn't put up too much of a fight this time. You said yes, I'm pretty sure right off the bat.
I was starting to get offended that you hadn't asked me in so long.
I can only be rejected so many times.
She's going to give a taste every now and then.
And every time I'm walking down the hall and Kaylee sees me, we make eye contact. She's like, oh no, he's going to ask me to do something.
Yeah. Be on the podcast or write an article.
Well, it comes with the territory, though, right? I mean, you're a marketing director for a bunch of introverts.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean...
I didn't even tell everybody. You guys handle a lot of the portfolios around here.
Yeah.
Seem to be doing a lot of what I call the important work. I get to do the fun stuff. You guys get to do the really important stuff.
It depends on what your definition of fun is.
Well, this is my definition of fun. We decided that we were going to AI this thing. So that's what we did. I asked you guys to get together 6 things that you like. I was very vague. I didn't get specific. I was curious. So I took all of our items that we listed, plugged them into ChatGPT, told it what I was looking for, and we are going to follow it verbatim down this outline.
Was I the only one that had a difficult time coming up with 6 things I enjoy?
Really? I had a hard time just keeping it to 6.
So see, I think I was more vague with mine. So I did categories.
Yes, you were. It's also like a little personality test.
Yeah.
You see how people answer things. So here's what I want to do. Let's open it all up. Let's tell our 6 things, because this entire episode is based on these 6 things. So who wants to go first?
Brian, you can go first.
I don't remember exactly what I told you, but I would imagine sci-fi, economics. I enjoy storytelling a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made up 3 random things.
I remember sci-fi, storytelling, economics. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, those are my 3. Those are my 3 6 things.
So I'll tell you mine. I had to write mine down.
Yeah, I didn't know we were doing that.
So I had music, both listening and playing, sports, deep conversations.
That's a good one.
It's hard to find these days.
It is.
Jeep rides, family time on the water, and collecting things that have stories attached to them.
We'll come back to that. I don't know. I need clarity.
Kaylee, let's hear it. You're 6. Do you remember them?
Yes.
Yours were epic.
The first one was antiquing and thrifting. Second was concerts, but I don't like live music. I like to go to concerts, but if it's like a live music show, it's different. We can talk about it. I like Diet Coke. I like driving my new car. I like
with the turbo
crab
button.
legs.
Turbo button.
Turbo only.
Yeah.
Crab legs for dinner and feeling fancy.
That was it.
I'm going to add crab legs to mine.
You like crab legs?
I love crab legs.
Really?
Crab
Wait
legs
a
are
minute.
awesome.
You guys can't do this right now. You can't do this right now.
Trading interests.
Connecting with my coworkers.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump right into segment 1. AI segment 1, Brian. Don't look off the list. I see you. Were you a cheater in school?
No.
What do you think, Kaylee? Is he a cheater? No, probably
People
not.
cheated off of me.
Yeah. he was participating, but it wasn't his fault.
Brian, name a sci-fi world that you'd live in, or a wild video game moment that you would want to be in.
Video games were another one.
That's it.
That was
piecing it together. Everybody's following along.
If I was going to live in any sci-fi or video game world, I think I would go with Star Trek. And the reason why is because anytime I watch sci-fi, it's almost always a dystopian future. And Star Trek's one of the few that actually looks brighter and better than what's going on now. So I would live there. Space exploration, meeting all kinds of new aliens and stuff. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a good answer.
Aren't you afraid? Are aliens bad?
Would it be scarier if it was real? But in this hypothetical situation, I thought that sounded all right.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a great answer, Kaylee. It's going to be really hard for you to top that, but name your best thrift shop score. I think I know what it is.
Okay. I think I know what you're going to say.
But that's not it. You go.
Well,
go.
okay. I wrote them down because I knew that I would forget once I got a microphone in front of me. I have a cool story that involves Robert, kind of. If I think that would probably be one of the cooler thrifts that I came across. So we went to an estate sale. And we found this dining room table. It was when we were trying to furnish our house. It's beautiful. It's super heavy, so you know that it's real wood. Like a really, really good find. Cane backing, the works. And we got it. We ended up getting it half off of the estate sale price too, because it was the last day. It was Willow Creek. Shout out to them. But the next week I came into work, and Robert was talking about how his in-laws' parents were having an estate sale because they were downsizing their home and just getting rid of some things. And it turned out that I got their dining room table. So
that is
I just
cool.
thought that was a crazy, inner working, I had no idea that bet to his family, but now it's at my house.
With what little I know, your furniture is so much classier than mine.
It's got some character, but it's cool. It's good. And I think what you were going to say, if you don't care if I add one more.
I want to know if you know what I was going to say.
Well, you only know one thing I've ever thrifted. So I have this globe that opens up
to
reveal a bar.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
It's got like the zodiacs on the inside. It's wood, handcrafted. It's gorgeous. And that's probably my most exciting find.
How much do you thrift to have come up with those two things?
Probably most weekends, but we go to the same places.
Yeah, it's not worth it to me. No,
yeah.
No, not an interest. I'm taking that one off my interest.
Yeah.
Well, so AI asked me, what's my favorite route on like a Jeep ride?
Okay.
Good question. AI is actually pretty impressive. No one's really checked it out.
It's been really cool.
Super helpful. But I really love to drive the Blue Ridge Parkway. So that's my favorite route that I like to drive. It's fun. Do it in the fall.
I was going to say like a cooler, nice day.
Perfect.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Perfect. Well, we're going to move on to segment 2. See, this is so easy. This is a classic. Segment 2, overrated / underrated. Crab legs. Underrated.
Underrated.
That's tough. Okay. Yeah, sure. Underrated.
Why, Kaylee?
Everybody loves crab legs. It can't be as good as everyone says they are, but they are great.
They're not served at every restaurant, thus they're underrated.
Correct. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
They would be served more if they were overrated.
Yeah, if they were getting props.
That's what you mean. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Sci-fi movies. Overrated.
Overrated.
Equal rated, but I'll say under. Yeah.
I'll make mine really quick. It's not my thing. So there we go.
Equal is quick. It is mine. It's one of my top 6.
Yeah, I'd second what you said.
Cool.
Josh?
Sports rivalries.
Overrated.
Overrated.
I think they're a little overrated too.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge sports fan.
Well, even if you are a sports fan, it seems manufactured sometimes and not maybe as organic as it should be.
Well, and a lot of the rivalries that people kind of grew up with just doesn't feel the same anymore. There's players in and out 24/7. Every year you have an entire roster full of new people. It's just, I don't know.
And you're not just seeing it on the court or the field or whatever. You're also having to deal with the social media aspect and all the news on it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Thrift shopping. Underrated.
Probably overrated.
Probably overrated.
You think?
Yeah.
'Cause
I
there's
think
more-
people make it their personality a bit.
Yeah, and how much time and effort are you having to put into it to save how much money?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Especially if you go to like a consignment versus like I'll do that a lot instead of an antique store. You don't really, I mean, you're saving on a quality item, I guess.
Yeah.
You're still spending money.
I would spend a little extra money to free up my weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm indifferent on this one. I know I said underrated, but I think I just don't care.
Yeah.
So I don't even, it's whatever. Let's move to segment 3.
Segment 3.
Fancy or frugal? I wonder who this was about.
Probably the person throwing thrift store stuff out there.
Basically, all of mine are like spending money and shopping. That's what I like.
I bet you're teed up. You're ready to go. What's one thing you'll splurge on?
Oh my gosh. I feel like we have the reverse problem because I couldn't narrow this list down.
You got a list?
I was going to say, where did this list come from?
I don't know. There's just varying levels, and I don't
Kaylee,
know.
You all knew what we were going to talk about ahead of time?
No, it's Kaylee. Can't hide money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go. One thing.
Okay.
It's probably the very first one.
I'm going to say, because this one I think is kind of controversial, I'll say toilet paper.
That's
The splurge.
mine.
Really?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
mine.
That's awesome.
Non-negotiable.
Okay.
Should I do another one just to...
Well, hold on.
That's a good one,
I want to
though.
know. I want to know what toilet paper you use.
Charmin, the red one.
Yes. Sorry. See, that was the exclaiming thing.
Do you use it
That's
too?
what I use.
Man, I feel like we just got closer.
Man, this is team building.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're not using Charmin Red,
We advise against what you're
ain't
doing.
living. You ain't living. Okay, do another splurge.
Another splurge, I would say it's kind of more just like grocery produce, but specifically avocados. Like, it's hard to find good avocados around here, so...
Don't ever buy the ones in the packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always
Ooh,
bad.
They're just basically hard as a rock
Yeah.
for the entire life.
Yeah.
So, like, a
You have,
good
like-
avocado.
Avocados are always a mystery to me.
Mhm.
I know the things and what to look for, yada, yada, yada. But still, I feel like you've got like a 24-hour window to eat that avocado at its peak
Mhm.
time.
Yeah. You almost don't want to pick it when it's at its peak because,
Right.
like you said, it
Mhm.
needs to be kind of
You're
firm.
not cooking when you get home from the store.
Right.
Yeah,
So
right.
you got to do all this math in your head. And it's just like, I'm just going to go over here and get the guacamole.
Josh spends like 2 minutes at the avocado stand.
Thrifting avocados, recommend against it. We don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to keep
sure.
moving. What's one thing you're tight about?
Shoes. And I think that this is probably more relevant for women because we have more outfit range. So we have different kinds of shoes, but I don't see the purpose in spending more than like $30 on a pair of shoes.
At no point in time have I ever needed anything other than a black pair of shoes and a brown pair of shoes.
Yeah. Men's fashion, you all have it, really good, I will say. It's fun, but yeah, you don't want to spend too much on fast fashion.
Brian, what's one thing you'll splurge on?
Anything that connects me to the ground. Tires, bed, shoes. I whole splurge on those 3 things.
How does a bed connect you to the ground?
Well, when you're laying on it, it's connecting you to the ground.
By that logic, you're always connected to the ground.
By your bed, your shoes, or your tires.
Okay, so
That's fair.
I see what you did. I like it. So what did you narrow down on the tight scale?
On
Yeah.
the tight scale. Anything Lacey wants. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Not editing that.
no, you don't have.
Okay.
I can't think of, I guess, free time. I don't like going out and spending a ton of money to go hang out somewhere when I live across the street from a state park.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what stinks? Both of you all said mine. Obviously, the toilet paper is something I will splurge on. I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
I'm never going away from Charmin Red. People try to get me to the blue side. I'm not ready for it. It's not the same. Red is the way to go. And the other thing, the tight scale for me was time.
Yeah.
Like my time.
Yeah.
All right, that was fun. Let's move to segment 4. It's story time roulette. Each of us is going to tell a story connected to one of our interests. All right, Kaylee, tell us your story.
So I chose concerts as one of my more, higher up interests. And I'm between two kind of monumental ones. I'll just go with the one that was a little funnier. The Orange Peel in Asheville is one of my absolute favorite venues, and I've been there several times to see various people. We bought a ticket to go see the Spin Doctors, who do Two Princes, if you know that song. It's pretty much the only song worth listening to by them. And it turned out when we got there, we did not get a ticket to see the Spin Doctors. We got a ticket to see Chris Bear and the Spin Doctors lead singer. And the Blues Travelers opened for them, which I thought was crazy. So, yeah.
That's a better show than dude.
As their opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he even sing it?
He did do Two Princes, but you had to stay there for like the
The
whole
other
hour.
stuff,
Yeah, I know a lot about him now that I didn't need to know.
He was like, "We've got them trapped. They're not going anywhere." Brian, you got one?
Yeah, I've got one. So since I hijacked crab legs, so one of mine and Lacey's first dates, we went to a restaurant and they had crab legs available. With it, my wife is the most quiet, meek, likes, I don't know how to describe her. She's just quiet, very classy, that sort of thing. So when she ordered her food and then I ordered crab legs, I didn't really think about the mess that crab legs make. So leaving our like fourth date and stuff, I'm like, should I even hold her hand? My hands have butter all over them. Like my beard had butter all over it and everything. And it was probably one of the most embarrassing dates ever. But luckily I think she found it endearing enough to stick with me.
That's bold. That is a bold order for the courting phase.
Yeah, do not ever do that.
You gotta think through that stuff.
You do.
There's so many paths you can take. There's pros, there's cons.
I don't know, guys. It worked out. Mm-hmm. So it might be the best advice ever.
Well, you just had a baby, so
yeah, we did.
That's like the final nail in the coffin. So shoot her.
So you're welcome for the advice.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell a quick story. It's kind of in that sports category, but I had the privilege of getting to coach my son's Little League baseball team the last 2 years, Team Extreme. We were good. And that was a really fun moment for me. Brian, I know you're a new dad, so you're getting some of the dad feels already. Yeah. So, no, it was just a lot of fun to hang out with those boys and be able to kind of dive into baseball and have fun. So that's my special moment. All right, here we go. We're diving into segment 5. It's called Drive Time Debates. This is all based around road trips, and I'm glad that AI put this in here because I have very strong opinions about road trips.
I love road trips.
So, here we go. Let's see. Let's start with the best road trip snack. What do you guys think?
Beef jerky, trail mix.
Okay, trail mix with or without raisins?
And M&Ms.
M&Ms, yes. Raisins, take them or leave them.
Raisins are disgusting.
What about craisins?
Any kind of aisin is disgusting. I don't know what mine is. Kaylee, do you have opinions on this? Best road trip snack?
I actually think beef jerky, just because it's not messy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really smart. Yeah, I don't know. Candy, usually.
Yeah. I go with like some kind of candy, but in a big bag where I can like stick my whole hand in it.
Right.
It's like the top shelf candy. It's not
always driving, so the beef jerky's just
like easy
to do.
A big bag of like M&M, peanut M&Ms.
Oh, peanut M&Ms would be good.
Yeah.
Unless you need to like get out to go into like the Waffle House or something, and then you come back and they're all melted everywhere.
Yeah.
What's the must-play song that has to happen on a road trip?
Anything Fall Out Boy. It's just Fall Out Boy and road trips are just amazing to get.
Fall Out Boy. I forgot they were even
a
thing.
Yeah.
It's just every time they end up on the radio.
This is a tough one. Do you have one?
It depends on how long the trip is, but we'll usually cover every genre. So I don't have...
Every genre.
Okay, not literally, but very close to it. I don't know. Honestly, we don't play songs that have to do with traveling because we're not 12.
No, it's just the song doesn't have to do with traveling itself. It's just a song that you want to hear while you're traveling.
I know, but like
it doesn't have to have a traveling tone to it.
I guess the best way, like I listen to music every time I'm in the car, I am always listening to music.
And-
So
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just going to say, like, it's not significant to me. Because if I'm coming to work, I'm listening to music. If I'm going to the beach, I'm listening. Like,
I can't really narrow it down to a song, but I think anything Tom Petty is excellent driving music.
Yeah.
Just
100% agree
from
with
me
that.
to you.
That's good.
Just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, last question. Tell me your dream road trip destination.
I love Santa Rosa, Florida.
Santa Rosa, Florida.
I love it. The ride
Tally
there and
for
back
them.
and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Can it be somewhere that I've not been to before?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your dream, Kaylee?
I
Do
want to
you
go
dream
to Maine.
of things you? Oh, Maine. That's
Maine?
that's
I think that would
far.
be cool.
That's
You
far.
would see a lot of really cool
You
places
would.
on the way up.
That's true. We just passed through Alabama going to Santa Rosa.
Yeah, not much to see there.
Like, are we still in Alabama?
My first time in Alabama, I stopped and pulled over at a rest stop area, and a lady walked out of the bathroom holding the biggest iguana I've ever seen, feeding it blueberries. And
Wow.
I've never thought the same about the state again.
That's wild. How is that even?
I don't.
I have a
The thing
hard
that
time
bothered me
thinking
the
it's true.
most, the thing that bothered me the most was that she took blueberries into a public bathroom.
Ugh. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to break the kumbaya moment we're having. My best route is to the nearest airport.
To fly there.
Listen, let's just be real. I'll be 41 in a couple months. I don't have any interest in being in a vehicle longer than 3 hours. So if it's going to take me longer than 3 hours to get there, one, you're probably not going to see me. Two, I'm definitely going to be coming by air. And three, you're probably not going to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
That's a good answer.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nearest airport.
What's your top
Fly
airport to
Tri.
fly from?
Well, I fly out of Tri-Cities a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's just they're
It's right there.
everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right there, Kaylee.
Yeah, it's expensive.
We see the planes.
Yeah, we do see the planes.
See
They
the
are close.
planes. But that's one thing that's really good about being where we're at, because we have access to them. We have Asheville, we have Knoxville.
Yeah.
So usually out of those three, you can find,
Yeah.
wherever you're wanting to go.
Mm-hmm.
We're rolling into segment 6. It's going to be the hot seat. I know that, we do the lightning round when we have guests, and that usually goes over really well. AI said, that's kind of dumb. Do the hot seat. So we're doing the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to ask you guys a question, and I want you to give me an answer. It can be funny. It can be deep. It can be, it doesn't even have to make sense. Kaylee?
I made questions for you all. Wait, I made questions for you two.
You make questions for me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So get in your head who you're going to ask a question to. I'll go first. Kaylee, what's the nerdiest thing you've ever done?
I was a really, really big fan of The Office especially like in high school when I first discovered it. And I owned several t-shirts that were Office themed and would wear them pretty much 24/7.
Love The Office.
Yeah, The Office is a really good show.
It's a great show. It's not as great as, I've worshipped it a bit.
Well,
took it too far.
a lot of people did.
Yeah.
It's also one of those shows that needed to stop
Yeah.
before it did.
I never go past season 7.
It's just like you can't lose your main guy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Come on. Seriously?
No,
Yeah.
it's a good show though.
Okay.
Really good.
That was my one question ask. Kaylee, who do you want to ask a question to?
Okay. This is for Brian.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to fly but only 3 feet off of the ground, or time travel but only within 12 hours of the present?
time travel, 12 hours at the present. You make a mistake, you can go back in time and fix it really quick.
But then if that fix ends up being a problem for the future, then you can't go back further to fix it. You have to live with your
But if you have
decisions.
a problem with the future now, I still have to do that.
Yeah. What I'm saying is if you create a butterfly effect and then an hour passes, you can't your 12-hour margin.
So it really
You know what I
depends,
mean?
right? Like, is there a cool off period? Can I just go back in time 12 hours at a time indefinitely? Or do you have to wait a certain period of time?
A few moments later.
Turned into a 3-hour conversation.
Everybody just cool their jets. Calm down. Calm down. Breathe.
I've got one for Josh.
Okay.
How many instruments do you play, and what made you pick the drums?
Okay. I actually get asked this a lot. What do
I
you
was being original there.
What do you consider playing? Like something I can pick up and make something
yeah.
sound nice, or something I can legit play?
I can recognize a song from it.
A few. Drums, guitar, bass, mandolin, ukulele, piano. Less on piano, but piano. I suck at banjo. Banjo's really hard.
Banjos are hard.
Even though I own one, I can kind of play Rocky Top, but not good enough to count it on this list.
No, that's legit. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Why did I choose drums? I don't know. I had an infatuation really early. You know, they were just big and loud, and I was, born in the middle of the 80s, so it was all really huge drum sets, 2 kick drums, full rack of toms. It was just really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did.
I like that.
Never looked back, Kaylee. I never said, "Oh, I'm going to stop playing drums and play guitar." There's people
You
that
just
do
added
that.
to it.
There's people that do that. That's silly.
But you do play guitar.
I know, but I didn't quit one to do the other.
Yeah.
Is it like learning like a different language for each one, or do they all kind of?
Not necessarily a different language. When you learn, your scales and your keys and all that stuff, it's more about, progressions and positions on the instrument. Guys, we have got to stop. AI said this is where we need to shut her down. This was kind of interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it. How do you all feel about the AI-driven outline of our show?
It's like everything else that I've experienced with AI so far. It was a quick response that was entertaining, but it wasn't that deep.
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem that I've seen a lot with the AI that I've used. Is it's really good for show,
Yeah.
but the depth is not there yet. I think it'll be there, but it's not there yet. And I think this is a good
Although,
representation of that.
I do think I can argue about the depth, because I feel like anytime the butterfly effect is being spoken of, that's pretty deep.
Yeah,
That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's Kaylee.
But
She
I
was
get
going to
it.
bring it up anyway.
Well, Kaylee, thank you. Brian,
Yep.
thank you. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
You want to come do it again?
If you do it like this, and it was easy.
Kaylee only wants to do the fun ones.
Or the ones with
Yeah.
structure.
Yeah. This is fine.
Well, thank you all for hanging in there with us. Go follow us on all of our social channels. Check us out at afadvisors.com, and we will catch you next time.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Bullseye Podcast. Do you want to sponsor the show, or maybe even be a guest? Contact us at connect@afadvisors.com to get the conversation started. Thank you for all of the continued support.